Greetings from St. Paul Lutheran Church. We are actually here at the church. You can kind of see that in the background around the sides of the green screen. You can see the outskirts of my office. You can see our green screen. We have had it professionally pressed so that we got rid of most of the crinkles and whatnot. We have added, well, I have added a higher quality camera, which I'm not recording from at the moment, but we'll see that in a moment. And we've also added some additional equipment. So one of the things we have is some new recording software, which we've been playing around with the last couple of weeks. And it allows me to do all kinds of fun things like jump to the other camera. Hi! Suddenly I get really small. And the green screen starts working. That's because we're on that other little camera, and I've been able to set things up to be a little different. I can also do some fun things like this, and I can go, there we are! I'm big! Yeah, so that's one of the things we can do. Let's fix that again. I don't need to be that big. Oh, my daughter is with me today, Samantha. She's here, hopefully behaving. And now that we're on the smaller and a little bit more portable camera, let's see if we can. Is this camera? Oh, yep, there we go. I'm gonna have to adjust that camera a little bit because it doesn't have the whole green screen. But we're gonna move this camera anyways to give you a little tour of what's going on around here. So I'm moving this little camera right now, and you can see we've got. This green screen is going to look a little weird unless I move the camera close to it, and then you can see that there's a green screen there. But we've been able to stretch the green screen, make it a little more taut. We've added a little bit of lighting equipment. There are two of those, one over there as well, and then there is personal lighting to make me look normal. And then, of course, the same kind of office setup that we had when I was recording from home, which is the larger screen above that allows me to see other videos. This was our first attempt that did not go so well. What are you getting into? And to monitor sound equipment and work on the bulletin and, 7 things at once because, that's life these days. Oh, and there goes a bunch of stuff. All right, and here's an image of our studio recording equipment. On this side of the screen here, I get to see an example of what's being set up, and so I can do things like change the size of the screen. On the other side here, I see what you actually will see, and when I click something, I switch the screens, or update the screen, as it were. So we can have some fun with this. We can do some various things. Hopefully, a lot of this stuff will be usable as we do other kinds of ministry. We're looking into developing a youth ministry program and the like. I'm going to put this camera back. Oops, let's get my hand out of the way. Put this camera back so that you can see me and hopefully don't have too much of the green screen not showing. Okay, we're looking pretty good. So that's where that is. We can also do this that we did last week, where we switched our backgrounds very suddenly and unexpectedly, and we could switch back quickly as well. So all kinds of fun that we can have with this equipment. It's almost all stuff that I've bought with my own resources, and that's okay, because it's fun, it's neat. We can do a lot of good things with it, and a lot of it will work well with Rebecca's interest in photography and art, so it's okay. So this is what we've got going on currently here at our church, and this was just a little update video to give you sort of an insight into what's going on, how things are changing and hopefully improving, and yeah, we'll of course keep moving forward and see what happens over time. Like everybody, we're just figuring this out, taking it one day at a time, and as we're able to, we get to do new things and neat things and try some things, and that's great. We're able to do this on a pretty small budget, and so that saves a lot of resources for the other ministry of the church and helping the community and people around who are in need. Another thing that we have added recently, we tested out last week, and it seems to be in good working order, so we'll have that running starting this weekend, is that during our Sunday service at 10:45 a.m., we will also have a low-power radio broadcast signal. So if you are not able to be in the physical presence of others because you are immune compromised or not feeling well, you will be able to sit in the parking lot or on the street, or if you are one of our neighbors in the immediate area. And if you want, you can tune in on the radio on the channel 100.1, that's 100.1, on the FM dial. And while our service is running, you'll be able to hear us. It's not a perfect signal because we're using a low power signal that doesn't require FCC license. And so there's limitations, but it allows people to have access to the church service who are not able to be physically present for one another. If anybody's wondering, the shirt that I'm wearing today, #LoveLutheran, with the dove instead of the Twitter bird on it, is an old T-shirt back from my seminary days from Lutheran Theological Southern Seminary. Shout out to all of you from LTSS. So that's it. That's what we've got going. Samantha, you have anything you want to add before we shut down?
Nay.
Nay. She says nay because she's been playing with my unicorn mask that we have here in the office, which in truth kind of terrifies the little kids. But, we have fun, or at least we try. All right, thank you all for joining me. That was a little update. I know it's kind of crazy or weird. There was no plan, no script, nothing. We're just working off the cuff here. And we just wanted to give you a little update about what's going on. Tomorrow evening, we should have a new service available online. Some great things coming, and we're looking forward to having you with us, whether you join through the internet, join by radio, or are able to come and participate in person, or any of the ways in which we worship and celebrate God and our relationship with God. Wonderful. All right. Thank you for joining us again. We'll see you later.